Okay, so we got this donation page. I'm going to go ahead and generate another component. So I'm going to do an NGGC, and we'll call this a donation. So we have a donation button and a donation. So the donation will allow us to accept donations. So on the TypeScript of that, we're going to review a little bit on inputs. So we have this component. I'm going to do a comma input. So we can accept inputs. And then in my interface for my donation component, I'll have an @input title equals title. And @input description. And an @input. I'm going to use an image source. Image. Just do a quotes on that. So we're going to have these three inputs that will go inside our donation. On my app component.html, I'm actually going to take that app donation button off. And I'm going to go back to my donation. Well, actually, my app component. I'm going to go ahead and just put in an app donation now. And it has no parameters. And if I go to my donation button, not my donation button, my donation itself, I'm going to do an H1. I put the title in. I'm going to do a paragraph with a description. And then I'm going to do an image. And for the source, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the image source. And the alt, I'll do coffee. We'd probably pass in another parameter for the alt, but individuals who can't see, I know what the button is with the screen reader. And the final thing I'm going to do is the app donation button. So if I save that, I get an error. Let's see. Did I forget to save something somewhere? So donation component HTML1. So I'm guessing I forgot to save this. There we go. We got a broken coffee, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a little bit. So I am going to put a break tag here. So I want the button below the coffee. All right, so if we want to get these to show up, just a quick review, we pass that in through those inputs. So we have title, description, and image source. I'm going to go to my app component, and on my app donation, I'm going to do a title, brew more coffee. I save that. Now it says brew more coffee. That's the power of these components. I can create a bunch of these, like 100 of these. They can have their own titles, descriptions, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just do a space, description. You took last drop, make some more. All right, and then the image source, this is that same issue we had before. So we'll say image source. This is where we have to do the dot dot slash assets. And then I'm going to go into my images and get that coffee PNG from it. Whoa. Coffee.png. And there we go. We got some coffee. So accessing the assets, basically, that's the source, the SRC. If we look into our donation, you see the SRC is just set to that image value. So we could have typed that manually in here, but by doing this out in app component, we can create multiple of them and have different images for the components. So yeah, and then also the buy me coffee should still work.
Thank you.
All right. So that'll get us kind of started. Now you might say, what if I want a clickable image? we'll take a look at that. So if you go to TypeScript, we're going to do one more thing. We'll do a coffee press. So if someone presses the coffee image, we're just going to do a quick alert saying, why are you touching my coffee? So we have this function called coffee press, and we're going to alert, hey, why are you touching my coffee? So we've seen clicks on buttons, but we can add a click to anything. So if we want to add a click to this H1, we can. And this image, we can add a click. And it's always the exact same. If you go to the HTML, somewhere inside the tag for the element you want to be clickable, we just do a click. And then we type the function that we want to call. So coffee press. I don't know why that enter is not working. There we go. Now it looks like it hasn't done anything, but if I click on that coffee, we get the alert saying, hey, why are you touching my coffee? So with this information, you should have enough information to do the challenge.